gonna go ahead and head on to the next map here. But Benjamin is kind of unique because he does not attack at all, and all he does is generate money. And you might say, oh, what, like $10 a round? No. I'll show you when we get into his later levels, but he generates like thousands and thousands of dollars every game, which is awesome. But he does cost a little bit over $1,000, so we gotta wait a little bit. But yeah, you can think of him as like a better banana farm, basically. Costs about the same amount of money. Banana farms are a little bit extra, actually. Ben will level on his own, you know, like any other hero. It sucks that he doesn't attack. I think he's the only hero that doesn't attack. But again, he generates way too much money, so I think he's pretty great anyways. And you can place him anywhere on the map too. So if you want him like out of the way of like map space, if you don't want to take up like a certain map space, then you can just put him off to the side and he'll still do his thing.
Let's see what we can do here.
So he's just gonna be chilling here for the rest of the game. So you can see up here, he's already given us 90 cash for the round. And when he's upgraded, he's going to generate 140 per round instead of 90. And then he'll just start making more and more money as he levels up.
Yes?
Oh yeah, and he also gets the ability to restore lives. So if you lose lives and you're not on chimps or impoppable, then you'll start to regenerate lives. And I say those game modes because you only get one life in those, so it's not like you could lose them anyways. Yeah, from now on, once he gets to level 4, he'll just restore 5 lives every round. And eventually he'll be able to raise the cap of the lives. So I'll go from like 150 to like 200 to like 250, so on and so forth.
Yes?
So we've already seen
Online.
what he does, what he can do with the money. He's already generated his own cost plus some, so he's paid for himself, more than for himself already. He's going to generate lives for us every round. And he's got this ability here at the bottom.
Executing
If you turn that on, I believe what it does is gives these the monkeys that it affects, I think it gives them extra pierce for like a couple seconds. So it just makes them stronger for a little bit, which is pretty great. Cools down really quickly. And he's gonna get another ability soon. Active ability, I mean. Like another one of these abilities down here at the bottom of the screen. But he also gets a bunch of abilities that are not activated, so they just work on their own. This is one of them, called Skimming. And what that does is spawns $1 for every time a balloon spawns on screen. So from now on, every time a balloon spawns on screen, I'm gonna get an extra $1 for it, just because Ben is here. So you can see his banana counter up here is going like way up all the time now. He's already generated almost $4,500 for us, so I would say he's helping out a good deal.
What next?
And this next ability here is another passive ability, meaning it'll work on its own.
Guys? Get ready.
It's called the Bloon Trojan. Every few seconds, Ben will send a Trojan software virus to a random balloon. Affected balloons will spawn no children, and when they are destroyed, they will produce 1 extra cash for every layer that would have spawned. So if you pop like a yellow balloon, usually that'll give you 4 cash because it has 4 layers on it. But his ability makes it so it won't spawn any balloons, and it'll give you double cash for that balloon. So it'll give you 8 for that specific one. And it also works on mobs. So you might have seen on round 40, I kind of just deleted the mob, and that was why. So he doesn't attack, but he still helps out a lot. Because now, you know, if you have like 1 mob on screen that you don't have to deal with its spawned balloons anymore, which is awesome. And now he's gonna get more and more money per round. So now he's giving me $250 per round instead of, I think, $140 it was. And he's also gonna buff banana banks, which are just banana farms upgraded to middle path. So you get this little buff symbol, which is from Ben. Just means they're gonna earn money faster. So if you like the banks, you should probably run Ben, because it'll just get you even more money.
Yes. Guys? Target.
So yeah, he's not really, you know, popping anything, of course, but he's definitely helping me to afford everything else. I don't know if I'd have everything upgraded as much as they are without him, so yeah, pretty great.
Yes. Guys? Handled it.
And then we're gonna see his his next active ability here once he levels up. I don't think he's gonna level up this game. We're about to end, but we'll see it eventually.
Get ready.
Once we get to hard mode and all that stuff. So yeah, that's Ben. He's very very helpful. Very good utility monkey. There's not many situations where he isn't just a good choice. I think he doesn't make any money on chimps, unfortunately. So he might be useless there. But pretty much any other situation on most maps, he's going to be good. Because like I said, he's not restricted by map layout. He can be anywhere. And those abilities that he does affect monkeys and balloons from anywhere on the map. So he's pretty much good on any situation except chips. So yeah.
Let's see what we can do here. Level up.
So on easy mode, I think it was a pretty viable strategy to just run one monkey throughout the whole game, and you could usually get to around 40 pretty easily. Usually on medium and hard, you have to run, you know, more monkeys because you need different types of popping power, and usually you can't really upgrade everything all the way because it costs too much money. So you need to like spread out your defenses and spend your money wisely so you can get past certain rounds and everything. But of course with Ben, you can just kind of save up a lot of money and invest it into one tower on medium and hard, and you can still get through the game pretty easily. Which is nice, because it just makes the game simpler. You don't have to worry about anything most of the time. I'm kind of curious to see how far I can get in the game with just the middle path Buccaneer. His ability can take down mobs easily, and of course I think I can unlock tier 5 with Ben, saving up with Ben. Pretty much any tier 5 will be able to handle their own and have like a lot of attack power, so I feel like if I get that, I'll be set. If I get to it, I'll try to show off Ben's other ability that he unlocks that we didn't get to see last game. But I don't know if we'll get to it. I could just buy it, you know, upgrade him with cash, but again, I do want to save up for this tier 5. So we'll just kind of chill out here and wait. Thankfully, it's not like the game forces you to use certain towers as like a challenge or anything. So, like I know we have military only, like they're forcing us to use only military, but they're not gonna make us use like one of every military or anything like that. Excuse me, I keep yawning. Just kind of relaxed right now. And I did talk about it yesterday in my Terraria stream, but I've been getting kind of bad sleep the past week. It's gotten better the past couple days, but I think tonight and tomorrow, as long as I get good sleep then, I think I'll be reset and feeling better again. There was a couple nights where I just couldn't get good sleep, like I couldn't fall asleep, so I ended up just staying up late.
Guys?
And then Friday, I went to a friend's place, and I hung out with my friend all day. So that was kind of draining on me. I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert, so being with people, like anybody, for a long amount of time kind of drains me. And then last night, I was uploading and editing kind of late because my internet is slow, so I had some troubles getting my stuff out early. So I ended up not being late, but like later than I would have hoped for. So I ended up going to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning last night or something, when I should have went to bed at like 11 or 12, if not earlier. The way it should go for me usually is more like today. I woke up at like 7:30, 8:30. It's not like a fixed schedule or anything, but I would like to wake up early because my internet is slow enough that I can stream fine. I can handle a stream like this, but for whatever reason, whenever I try to upload a YouTube video, it goes really slowly. So I like to wake up early and get hopefully 2 videos up in the morning, start the stream like I am now, and then after the stream get my other 2 videos up before midnight. I haven't missed a deadline, quote unquote a deadline yet.
Guys?
Everything's gone up on time so far, but it's been pretty close a couple of times. And then after I get my videos uploaded, I start to export these streams for editing. I usually have to wait until my uploads are done because I do everything on one computer. So I upload, I stream, I upload again, and then I download the stream from Twitch, which takes a little bit, and then I start editing, which takes another little bit to do. So pretty easy work, I would say. Pretty. It's not really. I mean, if you want to call it work, it's not really work. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not on contract or anything, but it's pretty easy to do. Pretty easy hobby. I just is kind of like, I would kind of compare it to babysitting, almost. It's like, yeah, I'm not like watching over a child or anything, but I kind of always have to be near my computer and like checking up on it and be like, oh, are you done uploading? Oh, you done downloading? Is this done yet? Can I move on to the next task yet? And I'm like, doing other stuff in the meantime.
Yeah. Awesome.
Alright, so let me
Guys,
buy this upgrade here and show you what it does. So, Ben's level 10 ability is called Siphon Funding. And then when it's active, it'll downgrade any new spawned balloons by 1 rank. And cash for those balloons that are degraded is double in the last 10 seconds. So you can see which ones are affected with this little grid thing on them. You can tell, especially with that balloon in particular. It was supposed to be a BFB, a red one, but that time it was a blue MOB because of that ability. I popped it, and I got double cash for it, and I think he also put his Trojan virus on it, so it got deleted. So, you know, if you're good at using his abilities, I would say he's real good at kind of coming in clutch and you know, generating a lot of money and kind of just helping out enough that's like, oh, I kind of need to use this ability or else I'll lose. Like just enough, you know? Anyways. I think that's all of his abilities. I might be wrong. I think he gets one at level 3 and level 10. And then everything else is a passive upgrade or just a boost to his existing upgrades. So I think that's pretty much it for him. I'm going to keep using him until we unlock this next hero, who is Pat Fusty. So I'll keep using Ben until we unlock Pat. And then of course we'll move on to all the others after that. And he's got his own cool skins like every other hero. None of the skins do anything, like gameplay wise. Oops, did not mean to start that. All the skins are just cosmetic. They don't change anything about the characters or the mechanics or anything like that. In case you were wondering. Okay, so we're on reverse on medium. So it's basically just a regular medium game. And honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and run the same strategy I just did. I'm gonna go bottom path engineer, and I'm gonna do top path. Single engineer by himself isn't really gonna do much past round like 15 or something. So I'll do top path so he has sentries to help him. But we can get bottom path with the balloon trap, and that should be able to kind of take care of anything that escapes. Yeah, we'll just run Ben again. We should be able to afford the tier 5 before the end of the game.
rules are made to be broken.
Oh my god, my back. Ooh. I don't know if you heard that on stream, but I just cracked my back like 5 different places. It was loud. now that I'm just sitting here, you know, playing the game and relaxing, I'm kind of thinking about what I'm gonna do in the future for the channel in general. It's been a month now. I think today marks exactly a month since I've started. This is the 5th stream of this game, which means I've had 4 other weeks of this stream. So I think that, you know, adds up to about a month. Maybe not 30 days exactly, but, you know, 28 days. Pretty close. Oh, you don't detect camo? Oh, that's a problem. Anyways, yeah, but I was thinking about what I'm going to do for the future. Because honestly, at this point, I don't have a real reason to stop doing this. Like I said, I'm not really on contract or anything, so I'm not obligated to stay and keep going if I don't want to, but I have the time, and it doesn't cost me any money to do this. I keep applying to jobs to like get more money, but nobody's really hiring. At least not me for some reason. I do have a temporary job coming up next month, but it's only going to last until the end of April. So, you know, I'm going to have a little bit of money coming in, which is great, but honestly, if I keep doing this and I, you know, stick with it and I keep growing an audience or whatever, I don't know how they do it, but I think I could start making money from this if I just keep doing it. I actually knew someone, like a close friend, a couple years ago that ended up getting partnered on Twitch after a while. So I feel like if she could do it, I could do it too, honestly. It's a bit of a slow process. I'm not sure how long it took her to get partnered, but at this rate, I feel like it's going to take me like another half year to get partnered or something. I thought y'all were going to get sucked up by the trap there. So, yeah, I would like to keep doing this channel, even when I'm done with all these games.
Guys?
I forgot I need to pop mob class Bloons too. Totally forgot.
Handled it.
But of course, if I do that, I need to think about how I'm going to continue in the future. You know, I could always just keep doing what I'm doing. Seems to be working out fine. I can improve the quality of the streams and the videos and all that. I think that could work. But I could change it up. I can get like different art. I could change my schedule, change like what I'm doing with the games, like playing through story games instead of just 100%ing random indie games. I don't know, I could start I don't know, like critiquing games or something. I don't know, just doing something with gaming. Yeah, I'm just thinking about how to continue in the future. I'm not really sure how it works once a streamer gets partnered or affiliated with Twitch. So that might be another, you know, thing for me to worry about when the time comes. Yeah, I've definitely been thinking about it.
Guys? Get ready.
I think it could also be good for me to maybe figure out how to make like edited videos instead of just uploading raw stream footage. My idea coming into the channel was to not make edited videos because I feel like there's already enough edited content on YouTube.
Get ready.
So I feel like, you know, I feel like it's just a lot of
Handle
work
it.
to add to the pile when I already know my stuff's not going to be quite as good because I don't edit. I'm not an editor, and like I said, I'm not particularly.
Handle it.
I don't know what's the word, like
Get ready.
excited, I guess, all the time. So I feel like there wouldn't really be much for me to edit in an edit.
Get ready.
So I don't know. I just feel like
Level
streaming here is great, and then for anybody who's missing the streams and they don't want to watch all 3 hours at once, they can just watch clips on YouTube. That was the idea coming into the stream. Of course, I could change it later.
Handle
I don't know.
it.
But that was the idea. Nothing's set in stone, nothing's concrete, so I'll just think about it some more as I go on.
Handle it.
All right.